Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday of week 4. Today for English, we're going to be looking at different types of nouns. Now, we're going to be looking at the 4 different types of nouns. We have proper nouns, which are names of people and places, and they have capital letters. So your name is a proper noun, and it should have a capital letter every time. Okay, the next one is a common noun, and that's a name of things. So the table that you're sitting at or the chair that you're sitting on, the computer that you're looking at, they are called common nouns. So they're the names of things. We also have things called abstract nouns. Now they're talking about our feelings, our emotions, or our ideas or qualities in people or characters when we're doing our reading and writing. So that, for example, that's when someone is dishonest, or you might describe an emotion like love or cheerful. They're abstract nouns. And the last one is collective nouns. So they're the names that we use for groups of things. So I've got an example here. We have herd. So we have a herd of sheep. Yeah. And then we also have a school of fish. So they're the group of, so more than one, the plural of a different noun, a common noun. All right. Now, I want you to complete the noun sorting sheet. Now, this can be done in your book, but you'll just need to have headings or separate pages. You can do it on blank paper so you can make them into posters and have the headings of proper noun, common noun, abstract noun, and collective noun. So for the ones that are printing it out, you'll be cutting and pasting the words onto those posters, or if you're making your own, you'll just write them in. And then I want you to add more into each of those categories. There's actually answers on that page. So once you've done it, I want you to check with the answers. No cheating. Oh no. All right. I've also included a noun word search just for a bit of fun as well. So they got that one only has the 3 different categories, but you'll find the different words in the word search. And don't forget to do your daily reading and your writing on Pobble and your magic words on Literacy Planet. All right, maths, year 2. Today we're still looking at division. So that is sharing out equal groups of items. So you have your collection, which is your whole or your total amount, and you'll be sharing them or dividing them amongst groups equally. Now today you'll be learning that sometimes we have leftovers that don't fit into the groups equally, and that's okay. Okay, so all we do is make sure our groups are equal, and then we have our leftovers. So there is a game called the sharing game. There's a video here how to play it. What you'll need to do is get little pieces of paper and write the numbers from 1 to 20 on them. And you'll need a die as well and a collection of 20 things. Just like yesterday, go around the house and maybe you might have 20 toothpicks or 20 cotton buds or cotton balls or something that you have 20 of the same thing. You're going to shuffle up your numbers. You're going to have them face down, flip it over so you'll have a number. And then you'll roll the die. So the number on the card is your whole number, so your collection to start with. And then you're going to roll the die, and whatever number comes up, that's how many groups you're going to share your number into. Watch the video. There's an example on there as well how to play it. You'll need to play against at least one other person. You can play up to as many people as you like, and there's a scoring system as well. So I'd like to know who won. It's a pretty fun game. All right. Once you've done that, there's also a video about sharing stars as well, which is another way to just cement that new information about division and sharing out. Okay, year 3, maths. We're going to be looking at halving multiples of 10. So yesterday we were looking at multiples of 10, doubling. Now we're halving, which is the opposite. So when we're doubling, we're making it bigger. When we're halving, we're making it smaller, because when we halve something, it's when we divide it into 2. So I've got an example here, and I've actually got little the base 10, the MABs there as well. So I've got 220 divided by 2, or it's 220 divided into 2 groups. Now I've used the MAB blocks there to show you. I've got 2 hundreds and 2 tens. So what I'm going to do is separate those. So I'm going to have 100 on one side and 1 on the other, 110 on one side and 1 on the other. So that makes 110. So 110 times 2 equals 220. Or with the number sentence, it is 220 divided by 2 equals 110. Now I've just noticed I've got a typo there. So in the green writing there where it says number sentence, that should be 220 divided by 10, not 100. 120. Shouldn't be 120 divided by 2. It should be 220 divided by 2. All right. Hopefully I didn't confuse you more just then. All right. How else could you work this out? How else could you halve the 220? What other strategies could you use? Once you've read that and looked over that, I want you to complete the worksheet about halving multiples of 10. So there's small numbers, there's big numbers, there's a box for working it out. Have a go at that. If you have any troubles with that, or if you'd like to ask me any questions whatsoever, send me an email and I can either let you know via email how to do it, or I can give you a quick call. All right, we have HASS today. So today we're looking at things in Queensland communities that have changed or stayed the same over time. Now, if something stays the same, it's called continuity. So it's a new word. You may have heard it before. So we're going to be hearing that a little bit. What I want you to do is look at the PowerPoint about the communities in Queensland and then complete the continuity and change sheet. So we're looking at natural and built features. So natural features, if you think of nature, they're the things that are not man-made. They're natural. And then you've got built features, which are made by humans. So that would be buildings, parks, some dams are man-made as well. All right, so I hope you have an amazing day, and email me if you need anything at all. All right, take care. Bye.